Hey everyone, it's Brian at Pray Trade Repeat on TikTok. It's Tuesday, December 2nd, 2025. It's 1:27 p.m. And as usual, and as always, we're talking about IXHL, Inconnects Healthcare Inc. And we're looking at the chart. We made a pretty big move today. We're now fighting after hours. The 0.40 zone, so that liquidity zone. Right now, the stock is currently trading at 0.3988, basically 40 cents. There's a lot of liquidity in that 40 cents number, and that's where we're at today. So again, my channel is Pray Trade Repeat on TikTok. Pray Trade Repeat. There's on YouTube. On YouTube, there's live videos. There's I went live earlier today. I wanted to come on to TikTok where it all started, and where I began making videos in May about specifically this stock, IXHL. And the reason why is I started to make a lot of live videos and videos on YouTube, etc. that, I feel like I almost disregarded my following, all my followers here on TikTok. And I thought today would be a good day to jump on here and focus on you guys. So this is the chart. Earlier today, I went live on TikTok as well, and I showed, but you guys couldn't see the chart. So I wanted to work with you and show you guys the chart. If you're new to the stock, this is, you're so lucky to be here. We did all the work for you. A lot of us have been here for months and months and months. We've seen a lot of suppression, a lot of manipulation by the market makers, algos, shorts, etc. Yesterday, Monday, December 1st, we got the Zacks rating. Zacks is a big deal. A buy rating from Zacks is a very big deal because they are super rigid in their ratings. They won't even consider a company to rate it unless it is absolutely logical. So the buy rating from Zacks is a big deal. As you can see, some of the stock is starting to move based on, definitely a bunch of different catalysts. And I have all of them. I have all the notes. So that I'm probably not going to get to in this 10-minute video. So if you'd like some of those notes, links included, anything you want to know about the stock, just reach out to me at praytraderepeat@gmail.com. Praytraderepeat@gmail.com. I'll forward you everything I know about the stock. Lots of exciting stuff. We went through a brutal couple of months. We saw a big apex, that's that blue line, a big huge move for IHL42X, which is the obstructive sleep apnea drug. It's the first in class, first ever oral pill for sleep apnea. There's a huge non-compliance with sleep apnea. Nobody wants to put those masks on. This drug is a first mover and a first in class. There are other companies with trying to make similar drugs, but we have the patent. We have a patent that is secured from until 2040 or 2045. So we're looking at like 20 years of patent protection and exclusivity with the first ever oral medication for sleep apnea. The same thing with, we have the patent protection on the it's 675A, IHL 675A, which is rheumatoid arthritis. It's for inflammatory diseases or inflammatory irritable bowel disease, rheumatoid arthritis, etc. Inflammation, right? So we worked very hard on that one as well. We have patent protection on that. We have exclusivity going to 2040, 2045. These drugs are in phase 2/3 of clinical trials. We also have PSX001 in phase 2. That's a synthetic psilocybin drug. There's no competition because you can't invent synthetic psilocybin because it already exists. It's, so it's not a race for who's going to come, who's going to get the FDA approval for the drug for synthetic psilocybin. Synthetic psilocybin already exists. Anybody can really have access to it or use it. It's not something that it is very hard to find. Now, that said, we found through the Monash University study, if you want to look that up, that's MONASH University study, that the regulators worldwide are more interested, and I'm talking, when I say worldwide, I'm talking about the European Union, Australia, the United States, are looking for, the regulatory path is more inclined or more concerned about the psychotherapy supervisory portion, or the incongruent with, or it's the combination of psychotherapy and the experience of the psychotherapist, even to the point that they are now training the psychotherapist to use the synthetic psilocybin so that they can effectively train the patients with general anxiety disorder. So GAD is a $9 billion addressable market. IHL 42X, obstructive sleep apnea, that's a 40 somewhat billion dollar. No, that's not right. That's the rheumatoid arthritis. Is the IHL 675A, which is the rheumatoid arthritis drug, 40 somewhat billion dollar addressable market. That's the number one clinical trial, and it has been for 20 or 30 years. Nobody can seem to create a fix for arthritis, whether it's in the knee, whether it's rheumatoid arthritis. So this is a huge addressable market, and we have patent protection and FDA relationships within that drug as well. Finally, we have, so that's 3. And then don't forget, we also have a preclinical 216A. I think it's IHL 216A. The first couple of letters may be wrong, but 216A is guess what? It's ketamine. It's ketamine therapy as an inhaler to treat traumatic brain injury. So another huge addressable market. That one's in preclinical with basically they're using rats right now, and they're getting incredible results. And we will get a catalyst sooner or later. Soon we might hear that that's going into human trials. And again, these are all, the one thing about Inconex is that you can just bet the farm on, is that they only go for health concerns that don't have a solution, and they are creating a moat with their IPs. They have IP protection, like I said, for 20 to 25 years, exclusivity on these drugs that they're creating. And they've cleaned their cap table. They have $73 million in cash that they raised. That's fact. They have only $27 million available in shares to dilute the stock of the original $100 million at the market. So you're looking at the perfect storm in terms of an investment opportunity right now. We're seeing the stock move a little bit finally and break through and go up to where it belongs in the 40s, 50s, 60s soon, hopefully. I think what someone mentioned earlier today, the 40 cents is like the 50-day EMA or something like that, or moving average. So yeah, the last time the stock was at where it is today was October, and it's now December. So we've broken through the obviously all the minute time frames, the day time frame, the week time frame, the month time frame. We've closed all of those time frames. We've closed all of those time frames today. Today was a big move, and it signals to investors, any savvy investor, that if you're going to invest in a stock, that's what you want to see. You want to see, so as you can look at the stock right now, and you'll see right now, after hours at 1:36 p.m. in California, the stock is trading just under 40 cents. And there's a reason for that. That 40 cents tells investors, and especially breaking all these time frames, tells investors that this is a great stock to invest in. For everyone that knows me and that I've been communicating with, just please, don't forget to set your good to cancel limit tiered sell orders for a certain percentage to try to take back your cost on the way up, because the big move is coming. It's coming any day now, any minute now. There could be there's so many catalysts, and you have people saying, oh, nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. There's so many catalysts. I have 20 seconds left to tell you. There's plenty of catalysts. There's FDA fast tracking designation. There's so many catalysts, and reach out to me anytime at PrayTradeRepeat.com. Please go like, subscribe, follow PrayTradeRepeat.com.